I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one Chief Rock Knicks University main man, Uncle Freezy, and welcome to the premier Knicks in the Morning show, the Knicks Morning Drive. What's good, party people? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's good to see you. Good to be with you this morning. I see y'all in here. Andios is in the building. Corey Lee is in the building. I see y'all, man. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. Jerry Fitz, what's good? I see you. The original DSJ is in the building. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Man, listen, I was thinking about reorganizing this studio in here this morning. I was thinking about that just now, man. Like, I may change the color in here, man, and go with gray or something. Yeah, because I have a blue wall over here, and then I have a peanut butter wall behind me, the accent wall. So I have an accent wall behind me, man. You know, I'll be watching those. Any of y'all watch those design shows like HGTV and all of that? So I think I may have an addiction to the y'all know the shows. Y'all know what I mean? Take this house and rearrange it, or flip this house, or y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, you buy a house for a certain number and then you try to fix it up and sell it for a higher number. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of a little bit addicted to that, and I think I also may have an addiction to cooking shows, and not the cooking competition shows, because I just think those are stupid. Right? The cooking competition shows, I just think those are dumb. But just the cooking show though, like when it's one person, as like they got the ingredients and all of that, and they're like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make lobster stew. And then they have like the lobster crawling on the table, and they're like, get back here. And then they have this big pot of boiling water, and then like some person has like this knife and they like chopping stuff real fast, and they make you nervous, like, yo, this one about to chop his fingers off. Yo, and you don't act like I'm the only person that watch it, because nah. If it was only me, these shows would not be on. Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like it's just like one person in this exotic looking kitchen. And see, their kitchen, when I look at their kitchens, I'm always dreaming, right? So, hey, King Ribby is in the house. I see you. But those exotic kitchens with like the deep barn sink, and they have the burners are like on like these real exotic like kitchens, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I come visit y'all, like, and listen, I know all of y'all are not in New York City, right? And I call it New York City for the sake of letting people outside the New York tri-state area. I recognize y'all too. Like, I recognize all my West Coast people, all my people from Jamaica watching us, taking over here. It used to be the Philippines. Like when I first started the channel, like the biggest international crowd used to be the Philippines. Now it's Jamaica, which is really not international, but y'all get it, you know. But just to speak to all my people that's not necessarily inside the tri-state area, y'all know the vibe, right? All my people in the tri-state, y'all already know the vibe. Pastor Jay is in the building. Salute. Be praying for that brother. Be praying for that brother. You know what I'm saying? I see Pastor Jay's stuff on TikTok, and I think it's Instagram. I don't know if I see any of it. I don't know if I see Pastor Jay's stuff anywhere else. I think it's TikTok and Instagram. Pastor Jay, if it's someone else, put it in the chat, man. Yeah, Pastor Jay, that's a real cool brother right there. So, but yeah, getting back to this thing, I think I may have like an addiction, right? Like I have a couple of projects going on in my personal life, and I'm gonna talk Knicks. I am gonna talk Knicks. Y'all relax, everybody. People are like, yo, Uncle Freezy always 50% of the show is such as, yeah, it's because we're people. Because we're people, you know. And none of us play for the Knicks, by the way. Oh, Pastor Jay said Facebook. Okay. So y'all check out Pastor Jay on Facebook and TikTok and IG. Real inspirational brother, man. Sometimes this stuff will just come across my feed and I just like I'll just let it scroll. You know, like on TikTok, you know, it'll repeat itself. So I just let it repeat itself, man, like sometimes like 3 or 4 times just to make sure, you know. Kev Middleton is in the building. DSJ says Jamaicans only tune in to argue with Wiz. Wiz takes. Yeah. So the thing is, man, so I have this project, man. I'm working on my back porch. I argue with Miss Mocha every day about it for no reason. And the reason why I argue with her about it is not because I want to stress her. Is honestly because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I know like the structure stuff. I know, listen, I already know measure twice, cut once, right? I already know about insulation and installation, right? I know that type stuff. I already know what type of windows and all that stuff. But, you know, when you finish, and this is a man thing, and maybe a lot of wives can help me with this, right? But when you finish, that means you have nothing else to do. So maybe that's the reason why I'm dragging this thing out. Like once it's over, then it's over. And I know it's like, well, man, you can move on to something else. But I mean, it's a part. That's not. Where's the fun? Where's the fun in that? Right? Where's the fun in that? Like, what do we do? Like, finish like this back porch and maybe you know, start a driveway or something. Then what happens when you finish with the driveway? What do? Move? I'm tired of moving, man. I've lived in so many different places. I'm so tired of moving around. Keith Turner is in the building. Keith Turner's in the building, fresh off of his interview on the History Channel. The History Channel set Keith Turner down and talked about the history of the world. Look like I froze. Am I freezing? Yeah, there we go. It looked like I froze there for a second. Man, was I in the Matrix? There we go. Okay, I was trying to figure out what's going on, man. Am I in the Matrix or something? Okay, all right. I'm checking CPU. Yeah. Oh, I got pop-ups coming on. Come on, man. What's going on? Pop-ups, man. I don't like pop-ups, man. Yeah, it may be time. It may be time for another computer, man. I hate that, man. You know, computers don't last forever. So, and I didn't get this one recently. I think I had it since. I think I got this one in. I think I got it in 2020, 2021, maybe. I think I may have gotten it in 2021, something like that. Big Oso is in the building. Keith Turner was like, "Yeah, you was definitely somewhere. You were definitely somewhere, right?" All right, yeah. So now that that's out of the way, man, talking about me and sharing some stuff with me, right? I was definitely, and yeah, DSJ, I was definitely somewhere, bro. The multiverse of madness. Yeah, I got the computer in I think the end of 2021. Um, um, and quite honestly, I think I bought a Walmart joint that I overpaid for. And so next time I buy a computer, what I'll definitely do is buy a computer from a computer place and not buy a computer from a box store, which makes zero sense. Jerry Fitz says, just keeping score. Knicks would have been 100 times better off getting. Oh! Jerry Fitz, are you trying to put a fly in the ointment? Is Jerry Fitz putting a fly in the ointment? All right. So I had a few things written down that I wanted to talk about. Julius Randle update, Mitch update, the Warriors game. I wanted to talk about superstars turning 30. Right? Superstars turning 30 and what that means to us. Just Knicks is in the building. And I also want to talk to y'all about speak to y'all about what y'all like and what y'all dislike. I wanted to talk to y'all about what y'all like and what y'all dislike. So what I'll do really quickly is I'll zoom through a few of these and then I'll get to a more engaging topic, like which I like and which I dislike, and I want y'all to speak to me frankly, about what y'all like and dislike. But please consider hitting the like button. Hit that like button. If this is your first time here, subscribe to the channel. I have not seen a Randall update. My camera is mad foggy. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There we go. Mr. 12th floor is in the building. And Keith Turner says Justin Fields is hot garbage. He will be a career backup. Hey, man, that's no longer my concern, bro. That's no longer my concern. Bear down, baby. So I hadn't seen an update for Mitch or Randall. And if you guys have, if you could put a link to whatever it is that you saw in the chat. That way everybody can be up to speed. And so when I wanted to, so I have a thing, man. I have this thing. I've had this thought for a while, and I don't know if you guys feel this way or not, but I'm gonna ask, and y'all tell me how y'all feel. I honestly believe the New York Knicks are the future of the Eastern Conference. Okay. Hey, appreciate you, Jerry Fitz. Hey, appreciate y'all participating, man. Y'all keep participating, man. The participation part is crucial to us having a great dialogue. And also I appreciate the fact that y'all understand that some of the shows that I do are not really shows in the conventional sense. Right? Like I know a lot of Knicks content creators put on shows that seem like Sports Center, like where you have like people in boxes and they go back and forth and talk about topics or whatever. Think about us though, this morning show. Think about any of y'all remember Donahue? Anybody remember Donahue? Like Phil Donahue would have a topic and then he'll constantly be walking the floor and asking people what they think. And then if there's people on stage, he'll ask them their opinion. But the crowd was like the most important thing. Like so I know the way that I do it is more like Phil Donahue, like you know, with a crowd is like the Jerry Springer thing is real. The Jerry Springer thing is real. And so salute to y'all for that. But here's the thing that I want to get to. I think the New York Knicks are the future of the Eastern Conference. NBA basketball, I think the Knicks are the future. And it's not a random thought. It's one that when it jumped into my mind, I thought it was stupid at first when I heard it. How can the New York Knicks be the future of the Eastern Conference? No lie, I'm just walking back and forth, living my life. Y'all have random thoughts too. Y'all have random thoughts also, right? And so when I had this random thought last week, I was like, there's no way I can tell the chat, excuse me, that the New York Knicks are the future of the Eastern Conference. right? And so I thought about how to format it. Should I just have a Uncle Freezy has a thought where I don't look at the chat and just go in and talk for like 7 minutes and point out the 4 reasons why I think the New York Knicks are the future of the NBA's Eastern Conference? Or should I talk about it on the Big Boss Man Roundtable with Woodshed 1914 and just bounce it off of him and get his thought? Do I give the topic to Free Keith and GI and have them talk about it? And then come in at the end and give my opinion? But as the random thought doesn't go away, as a matter of fact, it's more like a seed. The random thought is more like a seed to me that you could see the seed, the shell start in and roots take hold and things like that. After a while, you see the limbs reaching towards the sky. And Jerry Fitz says, Future, I can't see past tonight. I'm with you on that. And for that reason that you just mentioned, Jerry Fitz, is the reason why the thought from last week is so compelling. I want to peel back a couple of layers on it. Kerry Cox says, Knicks and Magic are the future. Let me point out, so I'm going to point out something, and y'all tell me if y'all recognize this. Have you, as a fan of the NBA and a fan of a specific NBA team, our New York Knicks, have you seen a shift in the way that basketball is being played after the All-Star break? Yes or no? Have you, as an NBA fan, as a fan of the Knicks, have you seen a shift, a change in the way NBA basketball is being played? Yes or no? And on a separate question, have you seen or have you noticed that referees are allowing the game to be more physical? Yes or no? Have you noticed that referees are allowing the game to be more physical? All right. Now, with those 2 questions out of the way, however you answer the question, right? However you answer the question, right? That's on you. I'm not judging, right? Because like I said earlier, I can't even figure out my own thoughts. I don't have, when it comes to this, I can't establish my own clarity. So I can't judge others because I'm trying to figure out how I feel. Right? So whatever side of this you're on, yes or no for the first question, is the game different? Right? Have you noticed the game being played different? Have you noticed that referees are allowing the game to be more physical? Yes or no, however you feel about that. That's on y'all. What I'm saying to y'all is I'm in a place where I'm trying to establish clarity myself. I'm trying to let the smoke clear myself, right? So I'm not judging one way or the other, but I do have another question. Does this current turn in gameplay fit what the Knicks have been building towards for 2 or 3 seasons? Does this physical style brand of basketball match up to what the Knicks have been trying to establish the last 2 or 3 seasons? Like serendipity. To quote one of my favorite Knicks players of all time, has this been a serendipitous turn of events? Boogie Down Bronx is in the building. JM is in the building. Chop Low is in the building. Mosley is in the house. Salute. So, have you noticed the NBA style of play? Have you noticed a change, right? Have you noticed a change? Whatever your answer is, you can share it or keep it to yourself. I'm not judging. Have you noticed that the referees are allowing the game to be more physical? Yes or no? However you answer, that's on you, right? I'm not judging. Have you noticed that this change seems to fit the Knicks in a serendipitous type way, because this is what the Knicks and Knicks fans have been craving for years? Now, with however you answer, yes or no or somewhere in between, here is the question that I have. My fourth question. With all these change of events, do the Knicks have a roster that fits this style of NBA under contract for the foreseeable future? And if the Knicks, in your opinion, have a roster that fits this style of play for the foreseeable future, is it a stretch for your main man, me, I'm your guy, is it a stretch for me to think that the Knicks are a part of the future of the Eastern Conference? Think about what I'm asking you. I'm asking you if the Knicks' 2 best players are are overskilled finesse skill players that's blazing fast, that create space and all of that, or are the Knicks' 2 best players stout for their height, very strong, both gilted and can take contact? I'm asking you, basically, is Jalen Brunson a Ja Morant type player, or a very stout, strong guard with excellent footwork? I'm asking you if Julius Randle is a string bean, jump out of the gym power forward that shoots 42% from 3 and is the super skilled guy? Is he Wemby? I'm asking you if OG Anunoby is a Brandon Ingram type player, super thin, get into tight spaces, all these type things. I'm asking you if Precious Achua is a rail thin finesse 3/4 that was a prototype 3 or 4 years ago. Or are the Knicks built with big, strong dudes that embrace physicality, which seems to be where the NBA is headed? In my mind, I feel like the Knicks are going to be the future of the Eastern Conference. And not because we have the best individual talent, it's just because we have a head start. If the NBA is going to be played like this, then teams like the Indiana Pacers are going to have to start all over from scratch. Sorry. If this is the future of the NBA, then teams like the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to have to start all over from scratch. If this is the future of the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks, outside of Giannis, are going to have to start all over from scratch. Damian Lillard is not a physical point guard. Tyrese Halliburton is not physical. If this moment is indeed a moment, then it plays right into what the Knicks have been trying to establish for the last 3 or 4 seasons. And maybe it sounds like a reach to y'all, but I already admitted before I even said this to y'all, I wasn't even going to bring it up. But, I mean, basketball fans are smart. And the one thing I notice when you share yourself with others and others share themselves with you, you don't want to shoot people to gas. You don't want to shoot people to gas. You don't want to shoot people to gas, man. Truth and be transparent. And some people are going to like you and some people are not. Some people are going to like your points. Some of them they won't. But the thing is, be genuine. And so when this thing had came to me, I was thinking, how should I present this? And then it just dawned on me, just say it. Just say it. If they agree with you, they agree. If they disagree, they disagree. It basically present it as food for thought. Something to think about, something to talk about. Just say it. Are the New York or can? Let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all opinion. I'm saying all these things because, and I'm still honestly trying to decode this thought, right? Trying to break it down. myself. I don't have a clear answer. I'm saying a certain thing. I think I believe it, but I think I still may have questions. But what's y'all thoughts on it? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Dripmore is in the building. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. You've seen the changes. I've provided evidence, right? I've pointed out trends, right? This is more than one game. The All-Star game was about a month ago, more than a month ago now, right? And so the change you've seen has been at least a month of evidence. Sherwin is in the building. Tell me what you think. You've seen a lot of this stuff on your own. Keith Certain says Mitchell Robinson hasn't blocked any shots in months. Even when he Yeah, I think this is a StreamYard issue, everybody. So I think I'm having a StreamYard issue. Sorry about that, y'all. So I think it's StreamYard I'm having an issue with. So I apologize for that. So yeah, y'all just bear with me as I try to navigate through it, man. I think it's a not an internet issue, it's a StreamYard issue, an app issue. So thank y'all for bearing with me on that. Yeah. Building Blocks is in the building. Yeah, I think it's your yeah, it may be. It possibly. I may need to scrub it. That's probably what I need to do is just scrub it and start all over. And I hate to lose all the stuff that I have saved, but in order to provide a better product, this may be one of the things that I'll have to do. So, yeah. And I probably have to buy another computer this week, which I didn't see that coming, but I guess it's part of doing business. So, the reason why I honestly believe though that this may be the Knicks may be the future of the Eastern Conference is because none of our key players are over 30. None of our key players are over 30. And none of our key players are 19. We are ready right now. We are ready right now. Justin says, "Can I send to you?" Hey man, yeah, no doubt. And you and I have to work on something. Remember, we had something that we were supposed to work on in 2024. Ricardo Torres is in the building. As a matter of fact, let me do this. And I got to do better at this stuff for everybody that like wants to contribute to the channel, whether on screen or other ways. So that's the Cash App if you want to add something, right? But listen, if you want to add in other ways, Maddox is in the building. Salute my brother. What's good, brethren? Maddox is in the building. Salute. So here's the thing, right? What I'll do is I want to ask you guys your opinion on something, and right, and then once I do that, then I'm gonna work on seeing if I can save this computer, right? I need to get a sense for what you guys like. Jay Boogie is in the building. Jay Boogie says, "Good morning, family. Blessings, health, happiness. Don't worry, stream. You'll never keep us out of the yard. Salute, salute, salute." 3 capital S's. Building Blocks. Appreciate the membership. Hey, Jay Boogie, I'm having a technical issue. I'm going to need your help with something. A lot of it. That's to my man Jay Boogie if he's still listening. Just Nick says, "Yo, hey man, yo, y'all know how y'all be catching me, bro. Y'all know how y'all be catching me with like y'all generation with y'all generosity and stuff, man. Y'all be catching me. Just Nick, I appreciate you, bro. Y'all know how y'all be catching me, like with how y'all be showing love, man. You know, yeah, y'all be catching me off guard, man. Sometimes, it's easy sometimes to forget. You know what I'm saying, that we are all people. So, hey, man, salute and thank you, man. Hey, Ron Farrock says, salute, 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 salute. So the thing I wanted to ask y'all about, right, is what you like and dislike, right? And not one of these things where not one of these things where it's like um I can appease everybody, right? But what we can do in order to have a dope community is establish boundaries of what we like and what we dislike, right? And so, for instance, I'll give you an example, and I don't want to offend anybody or run anybody off, but what I'll say is this: what I like is when you guys are in the chat, like when y'all have big comments like this, I like it, right? When y'all have big comments like this, I like it, right? When y'all are in the chat and y'all are expressing y'all thoughts and ideas, whether people agree or disagree with you or not, to me, I like that because you are expressing your opinion and not going along to get along, not agreeing to disagree for the sake of whatever. But I like this being a safe place, right? I like this being a place without passive aggressive trolling. Like, I don't like when people come in the chat and call y'all dummies. I don't like when people come in the chat and think that just because they're here, everybody else have to kiss the ring. I don't really like that. Right? I know, and listen, and y'all have heard me say this a million times, maybe too much. I would rather have a small group of people that support and be in a place where everybody can come, rock out, and have a good time than to have a bunch of people, thousands of people, and people are getting picked on and marginalized and all of that. Don't mean we have to agree on everything. And I'll give an example. Somebody told me that what they'd like for me to do more is format it more, have more segments. Like, this 30 minutes is going to be about this. This 30 minutes is going to be about that. This 30 minutes is going to be like this, about this, right? And then that way, people can get a feel for how the show is going to go. Also, people have told me that they want the show to be more consistent. Like, do the show from 9 to 11 every day in the morning, and do the show from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. Do Knicks freestyle, do the 718 boys, do old school Knicks, do the other shows during the week and all of that stuff also. And I understand where y'all come from, right? Somebody told me that they shouldn't have to depend on a YouTube notification in order to know when we're going live. That's the tough part, though, because we live. It's life. It's life. I wish I could adhere to that schedule, but I don't do this full time, and bills have to be paid. In a perfect world, I could find somebody to host the Knicks Morning Drive and the Knicks at Night podcast. That way, if you know what I'm saying, one person doing it in the morning, one person doing it at night. That way, if the phone rings and I have to step away at 8:30 and won't be back till 10:30, then I can do that. Somebody also said that they would prefer for me to have guests on. How do y'all feel about guests, people coming up and rocking with y'all? Just Nick says, how far can this team go if Julius Randle doesn't return this season? That's a very difficult question. That's a very difficult question. I'm gonna say it, and hey, y'all know I love Randall, right? But I'm gonna answer that question like this. In the playoffs, you're gonna need at least 3 bucket getters. With Brunson here by himself, Brunson is one in a possible. You don't know if that possible is going to be Burks, is it going to be Dante, is it going to be Hart, is it going to be OG, is it going to be Bogey? But with Randall here, you know that you have 2 in a possible. So what I'll say is I think the Knicks can beat a first round team without Randall. And beyond in that second round and beyond, I think it's all matchup dependent. I think it's all matchup dependent. And Just Nick says, I agree about the guests, just like the morning brew. And shout out to Hector. Hey man, I remember when Heck used to be over here rocking with us in late night with JD, when him and JD used to work do the late night show here. Right? Y'all know JD, right? He and JD used to like come on. JD used to be sitting in the dark in some blue room. And they used to rock. I used to like that, man. I used to actually be there, but I would, step off the screen so they could rock. I used to like that. That was a long time ago. That was 2022, I think, or 2021, 2022, something like that. That was a long time ago. Shout out to Hector and them, man, growing the morning brew and all of that, man. They're doing all types of content, not just Knicks, Yankees and Jets and everything over there. Shout out to Heck, man, doing an outstanding job. And so I thought about doing like formatting and all of that stuff. It does call for discipline and all that stuff and all of that. And I'm sure we can do it. We can get through it together. Get to it and get through it together. You guys inspire me to want to start. Hey, do it, bro. Do it, bro. Do it. Do it. And don't have expectations. Right? Just do it, bro. Don't have this dream of being, and I'm not saying don't have dreams. I'm saying don't have like don't limit yourself with a dream. Just do it and see what happens. Grow it. See what happens. It's where we are. It's where we are. We're sustained. We're sustainable here because I don't have put an unreasonable expectation on whatever. Like Lawrence Tears, I'm not a part of an agency. I don't have an agent. I don't have an agent booking guests for me. And I don't have a production staff doing all the graphics and all of that. Right? I haven't solved the algorithm. Some have. Some have solved the algorithm. I'm a person of the people, though a lot of people think I'm not, but I'm a person of the people. I'll put the link out there and people will come up and enjoy themselves and rock. The only time I stop people from coming up and rocking is when they disrupt the apple cart. Like when they start trying to disrespect other people that want to come up and do the same as them. Do it. I encourage all of y'all, whether y'all want to do it on your own or you want to come up here. Whether you want to do it on your own or you want to come up here. And Cowboy Bob said, "Oh, no cameras." Yeah, nah. The camera thing is a must. That's a must, right? That's a must. And don't be whack, right? Don't be whack. Don't just come up here and be all weird like some, Sherwin says, if Randall and Mitch come back, we can beat anyone. I agree with you, Sherwin. I agree, right? But come back healthy or just come back. Come back at 70%. Come back at 80%. Come back at 90%. Come back at 100%. Come back at 60%. And I'm not questioning you. I'm asking for I'm asking you to expound on the question. So I'm not questioning Sherwin like that. I'm asking him to expound on his thought. And Sherwin says 90% and above. Sherwin, if that's the case, I agree with you, bro. Oh, and yo, I for those that don't know, I did a clip on a thought that Sherwin had. I put I'll tell you where I put it. Where is it? Where did I put it? Where did I have it? I'm gonna find it, Sherwin, and put it up here. I had a clip of something Sherwin said. I had a clip of something Sherwin said. Where is it? Anthony D, Boulevard Business, Knicks fans, Nick G, Electric Slide, Slow Wednesday, the Knicks draft Marcus Starlin, Sugarfoot Jenkins. Thanks to B Baller for real. Oh, here it is. I found it. Get a shareable link. So if you get the chance, check this out. This is something I wanted to thank Sherwin. And then I also had the one for B Baller for real. Where is B Baller for reals? Okay. Thanks to B Baller for real. Tibbs rotation. Get a shareable link. And so I can't really thank everybody like that. Like I can't like pull up in y'all driveway and you know what I'm saying, come dap y'all up. So what I do is little small things like this. Like I'll clip something that y'all like. If y'all say something profound, I'll clip it and put it on social media. So I got one out there for B-Baller for real. I got one out there for Sherwin. I think something Sherwin said. Just showing love, just showing the fact that when y'all do when y'all do when y'all do push the conversation way forward down the road, you know what I'm saying? I try to, you know what I'm saying, share it with the world to let y'all know that Knicks fans are indeed smart. And that even though I have the microphone and I do call myself the number one chief rocker and I love talking and I love rocking, I will share this microphone and this platform. I will share it willingly. And so I got a clip out there, B-Baller for real, one by Sherwin. If y'all get the chance, man, check that out. Just showing love, man, to my people. How I'm not the only ones that can come up with topics. Jared Fitz says 15 games left, only 4 against teams not out altogether or in the play-in. San Antonio tied for 6th and 7th. That's interesting. I had no idea. Let me check that out. Check that out. Oh, okay. Okay. Nah, I didn't see what you were. Okay. Hey, have y'all noticed the Knicks are only 2 games back of Cleveland? Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Danny Landis is in the building. What's good, Danny? So the Knicks are 2 games behind Cleveland, right? Um right now, if the playoffs start today, right, you'll get the Knicks in Orlando, the Knicks versus Orlando, and you'll get Cleveland versus Indiana. The 76ers are safe at 8. I'll just put it that way. It'll take a miracle for Chicago to catch Philadelphia. Right? But if you're the Knicks, are you interested in if you're the Knicks, are you really interested in playing the Indiana Pacers, or would you rather play the Orlando Magic? I'm not gonna lie. I'm with Sherwin on this one. I would honestly, I think I would rather play Orlando, right? For personal reasons. I get to go to Orlando, Florida, and hang out in Davenport and maybe see some family members in Orlando. We definitely going. I don't care if we gotta I don't care if we got to eat bologna sandwiches the whole time we there. We definitely going. If the Knicks play the Magic in the first round, I don't care if we have to eat peanut butter sandwiches for a week. We are going. Yes, absolutely. 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 And for us, whether it's games 3 and 4, or 3, 4, and 5, or 1, 2, 6, and 7, I'm going. Book it. Book it. I'll be there for that. The one thing that the family and I noticed is that we like Orlando. Orlando is a nice place to live and visit. And so we like it. So the 4-5 matchup to me is not really bad. I think I kind of like it. I think I kind of like it. Now, here's the thing. If we wind up playing Indiana, I don't know about going to Indianapolis for a road game or the Garden. I'd have to figure that out, right? Because a trip to New York for me, a trip to New York and those playoff tickets, right? And those playoff tickets, man. Playoff tickets are expensive, right? Playoff tickets are expensive, especially in Madison Square Garden. So I don't know if I'll be able to get a suite or anything like that. Madison Square, probably not. Probably not. I'll probably have to sit out the Knicks games, only not because I don't want to go, but because of the price. Y'all know I want to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just the price of it. Like, can I buy 3 tickets to sit in reasonably good seats in the Garden? I don't know. And live a week in Manhattan. I don't know. That one's kind of, or can I live a week in Jersey City, right? And then buy 3 sets of tickets to the Knicks games, to Knicks playoff games. I don't know. It'll be worth it, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll have $1,400 per seat per game. I don't know. Or maybe I'll go by myself and sleep on Alawa's couch. Yo, yeah, maybe I just make the trip by myself and just go sleep on Alawa's couch. Hey, Alawa's, man, listen, I don't make no noise, bro. I'm real clean. Yo, I gotta tell Bully I was messing with Alawa's, bro. Yeah. Yo, Alawaz, I promise you, bro. I'm a real clean dude, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. And Just Nick says, let me know what game you going to. I'll be there. Word, no doubt. Bet. Let's by the time we get to the end of the season, we'll have a better picture on where we going, right? We'll have a better picture on where we going, and then we'll be able to put a plan in place then. Right. And I don't want to wait to the last minute, but I tried to organize stuff before, and what happened is when I did it ahead of time, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, things just didn't go to according to plan. So now I just rather be safe than sorry when it comes to it. So just give me some time. Give me some time on that, and then I'll let you know. And Alawan says, got to get an Airbnb. Yeah, man. Hey, man, it's what it is, bro. I can't help it. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. All right, so I'm still having a technical issue. Everybody, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna try to fix the PC and everything. Try to get this camera back on track, and then I'm gonna see if Woodshed is gonna do the Big Boss Man Roundtable later on, either today or tomorrow. But I'm gonna get out of here, try to fix that, man. Y'all make sure that y'all go check out Morning Brew, Hector and them. Check out my people. Go support. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. I'm out of here.